field. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordarrelle Patterson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Here's Patterson. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And he's able to get it back to the 41. Yard line.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
He was brought down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
37-yard line.
This one complete to Devin Funchess. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
For a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the Bears' 12-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24-yard gain on the play.
Patterson on the carry. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
By the running back.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And the Bears first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Packers 7, Bears nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
25 yards.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down, Patterson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, it's Jones.
29-yard line.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And 2nd down.
47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Another.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brought him down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
On 1st down, Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
On the carry.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking deep downfield. And now this is intercepted.
You get nothing and like it.
Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Devontae.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Johnson on the coverage.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full.
To throw again, Rodgers. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the pickup, and it'll move the chains.
Crosby on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Good.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Got a man on the right sideline. It's Adams. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
54 Mike. Switch.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Jones. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. And the lead is now 24.
Good. Makes the score Packers 24. Bears nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train? Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's David Montgomery, second-year man from Iowa State. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
A gain of 10 yards.
A first throw for the backup Foles. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll go again to Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Jones with a nice burst there on first down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
Made by Robert Quinn.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 29. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't quite pick it. No interceptions so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. We got three down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. Foles going to lead the Bears to the line, 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll throw from the gun. Going up top for Miller. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Foles. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Foles. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Chicago.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
And 9.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
1 more yard.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Again, it's Jones.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
You got tight right there. Kill.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Foles. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Not easy for Nick Foles and the Bears now. 3rd and long after the sack.
3 down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Packers.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Crosby with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now it's Patterson. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 14. First down, Bears.
Come on, QB, come on.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Packers, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might get all up. The way I feel, after this, I might go with more down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left Galilee. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibi splash you if I finally saw it to read. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. All to what talking about you, about to protecting the city. Political and slaughter. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. They searching for that thing to get agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution, maybe not should I do it. Just put it in the music, just put it in the music. Someone put me out, cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Though you make it out that you do lie.
talking to. Hold up, that's a notch for flying mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fuck up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fuck up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fuck up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fuck up. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on a diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch, I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts, I'ma grow that cash to my money.